Today, the Father instructs us to pay close attention. I am bringing about brand new experiences in your life. It is time to extricate yourself from the burden that has been weighing you down. Put on your dancing shoes, the ones you've been putting away since you know you won't be using them. Take this as a heavenly invitation to regain the joy that you once knew. Put some dust on any instrument that you may have neglected, since you will find that your heart is once again filled with melody. I have prepared a wellspring of happiness specifically for you, so I encourage you to open yourself up to this new wave of joy. You will no longer be defined by the tears that you have shed at this point. We have finally reached the end of the long night spent waiting, seeking for answers that appeared to be unreachable. Remember not to concentrate on the time when your prayers were unanswered. Even in situations where there is complete silence, my timing is impeccable. You are surrounded by my angels. There is no such thing as a remote figure, rather, they are there in your life from wall to wall and floor to ceiling. In order to usher in this newness and to be your continuous companions on this route forward, they have come to be with you. Perhaps there is a question that continues to linger. Do you have any doubts about my love for you? Try to focus on the cross. You can see the ultimate manifestation of my unflinching dedication there, on that austere instrument of sacrifice. Then, direct your attention to the throne, which is a representation of my authority and majesty. Look deep within your own life and heart, as the final step. Observe the manifestation of my hand in everything that you have triumphed over and the blessings that you have obtained, even in the midst of adversity. Please pay great attention to the events that take place today. Take note of the subtle prods and the possibilities that come out of nowhere. As you close your eyes and go to sleep tonight, take some time to think about the things that have happened. Keep in mind that I am dependable. Have faith that I am able to handle everything with ease, and that the new season that I bring will serve as a demonstration of my love for you. Today, the Father tells you that you are not alone, and in fact, you are never alone. Allow your thoughts to find comfort in my presence, and allow my Spirit to direct your heart during this process. More of them are on your side than they are against you in this circumstance. I have deployed angels to monitor and guide your movements as you move forward. This day is significant in my opinion. It is a God day, and I shall be deeply involved in the business of your company or organization. Unanticipated encounters or connections that have been divinely designed should not come as a surprise to you. I present you with these opportunities for your own development. You should have faith that your journey is not random. The vast plan that I have constructed for your life comes into alignment with each and every step that you take. Your journey is guided by my hand, and the care that I provide for you is both meticulous and personal. Embrace the happiness that comes from knowing that I am working hard to be on your side. Be sure to move forward with self-assurance, since I am here with you, guiding you to a place where blessings dwell. Focus your attention on me, the Father says today. Your affection and your emotional attenuation should be placed upon the throne, where I am sitting as an adjudicator in your defense in all matters. Relax and let go of the worries that are roiling within of you. Following the upheaval of the day, your spirit will eventually calm down just as certainly as the sun goes down. I want you to know that I have never left you behind. My presence is always with you, and you are free to take advantage of the comfort that I provide. Now, in regard to these uncertainties and concerns. In the absence of light, they behave similarly to shadows, flickering and distorting as they do so. Once you turn your face toward me, I will remove them from your face. You are surrounded by my Holy Spirit, the Comforter, who serves as a continual reminder of my unchanging love for you. One thing that you might have forgotten is that I take pleasure in you, yes, even you. In spite of the grousing and dissatisfaction that is occurring all around you, your allegiance to me is extremely valuable. Never allow yourself to be misled by doubt. You must be unwavering in your faith, and I will be even more unwavering in my support of you. You are the recipient of my sustenance, my power, and my victory. You are supported by these unmovable pillars that are there for you. Have faith in me, and proceed with bravery into the future. As the Father instructs us today, we should not concentrate on the complaints of our adversaries. They are annoyed that they are unable to approach me with their allegations against you, and they are fuming outside of my gates. Despite the fact that their plan is determined by condemning you, I have disregarded them. It is because of your obedience and forthright reaction to my will that their plans to be self-righteous have been rejected. Their established ways are disrupted as a result of such resistance of their power. It should not come as a surprise that they continue to linger, lurking in your life, clinging to the hope that I would hear their case at a later appointment. You should instead focus your attention inward. Your safe haven can be found within me. My name is a tower that is high, so run into it. Please allow my voice to serve as your constant guide, carried on a spiritual frequency that is beyond the ability of your adversaries and those who seek to undermine you to perceive. It is a song that cancels out the discordant noise of people who are trying to exert control over you. It is a transmission of love that is unchanging. Make sure that your senses are in tune with this constant current. Do not allow yourself to be persuaded by the voices of those on earth. My affection encompasses you, providing unflinching support and unmistakable guidance wherever you go. With the knowledge that you are being heard and protected, walk with self-assurance. There is a message from the Father that you should not press the panic button or throw up your hands in defeat. Panic is not warranted at this time. This circumstance does not come as a surprise to me. My defenses have not been breached, and I have not been forced to search for answers. Do not rely on ephemeral human resources. Instead, rely on me. It is common for human solutions to include the seeds of their own ultimate failure. Pay attention to the fact that I am currently elevating you above the churning waters that appear to be about to drown you in the sight of other people. I promise you, says God, that you will not be consumed by the onslaught of damnation that is being directed against you. Jonah is not your name. It is possible that you have been referred to in this manner because people are perplexed as to why you did not rush into the fight. However, the only battle I have asked you to participate in is the battle for faith. Belief in me. Your heart is in my thoughts. There are no secret plans that I have for your life. On the cross, my purpose was exposed for all to see. Believe in that, and believe in me as well. The reality is that things will be better the following day. As we continue to walk through this together, I will become an even more powerful God in your life throughout each day. Now is the moment for you to make a breakthrough, the Father says to you today. My hand has brought about a shift and change in the midst of your problems, and this hour is the hour of shift and change. It is time to liberate oneself from the limitations that have been placed by other people. In the process of imposing their machinations upon you, Those who are functioning in a dominating spirit are being disciplined by my hand because they have defiled one on whom I have set my favor. God encourages you to work together with that objective, since He states that you will never be able to please those who are ever unsatisfied with you in any aspect of your life. You should be aware that if you continue to confine yourself to the cardboard box expectations that men have set for you, you will not be able to achieve your destiny. Forget about their viewpoints. Put your points of view aside. It is not their judgments or even your own unreasonable self-judgments that will direct your course. Rather, it is my hand that will do so. I have seen them make an effort to restrict you, and at this point, I am saying, no more. There have been times when you have been tempted to believe their pessimism and to embrace their limited perspective on your life. It is important to realize that the reason they do not have faith in you is because of their own limits. Because they have not yet realized their own potential, they are unable to imagine what you are capable of. Nevertheless, the wind of acceleration is blowing in your direction today. That time has come for you to take charge. It is time to let go of the past, along with its uncertainties and constraints. Take advantage of the wonderful future that I have envisioned for you since the beginning of known time. Look forward, fix your eyes on my vision, and do not let anything to prevent you from fulfilling it. Today, the Father says, my decree and my proclamation over you this day brings about a breakthrough, a shift, and a change in the spiritual topography of your position. This is what I am saying. This is something that I have made known. You are the spot where my glory resides. The following is not merely a metaphor. It is without a doubt that my essence resides within you, just as your spirit resides within your individual body. Do you have doubts about whether or not you are deserving of such a residence? It is not. It is not for you to pass judgment on the vessel that I have selected, and I have chose you. Take this into consideration. Even the most unassuming clay pot can conceal a treasure fit for a king. Despite the fact that you are nothing more than dust, I give that dust a sense of life and purpose. In light of this, take care of your place of residence. Your physical form is my temple. Therefore, eliminate with all hate and wickedness all that is contained within your vessel that is in opposition to what I have to say about you on this day. Pay attention to the spiritual well-being of your inner man in the same way that you would make sure the structure of your house is sound. Get rid of negativity, nurture kindness, and work toward achieving peace. You are creating an environment in which my glory can actually reside and radiate outward by doing what you are having done. Take comfort in the fact that I shall oversee all of your activities today. Although the route you are walking may not be entirely apparent, I will provide you with the aid you require, whether it is from the inside of other people, the clarity that comes from a moment of silence, or the power that comes from inside. Maintain your concentration on being the vessel that I have designed you to be, and have faith that I will handle everything else. Put your focus on the future, as the Father instructs you today. Do not allow yourself to get inhibited by the constraints that you have imposed on yourself or the bounds that others have attempted to put on you. A potential that is just waiting to be released is contained within you, and you have the capacity to do more. Now is the moment to dream even bolder. It is important to not be scared to imagine a future that appears to be out of reach. A reflection of the kingly essence that I have placed inside you can be seen in the dreams that you have. Your victory was secured by the cross, and these dreams are the whispers of that victory that are telling you to express yourself. When I spoke through the prophet Joel about the pouring out of my spirit, I envisioned a people who were filled to the brim with dreams and visions, a multitude who were empowered to see beyond the current moment. That is precisely what I have instilled in you, the ardor of a dreamer and the foresight of a visionary. Those gifts should not be stifled. Take in the desires that are bubbling up within of you. It is up to you to paint the picture and create the path that will lead you to achieve your goals. I will see to it that you are satisfied. Bringing your dreams into reality is something that brings me a great deal of great pleasure. Therefore, have a huge dream. You shouldn't let doubt or pragmatism limit your actions. Allow your dreams to serve as bold prayers, a confession of the faith that is blazing brilliantly within you. I am here to make those dreams come true and bring about a triumphant win. Today, the Father invites you to rejoice and open your eyes so that you might see what angels see. Take a look around you. The sun is warming your skin, and the air is filling your lungs. Do you notice the delicate dance that nature continues to perform? It is not a coincidence by any means. This is my hand, directing the extremely fundamental components that make up your universe. You should now focus your attention within. Everything in your body, including the intricate symphony of your body, the rhythm of your heart, and the firing of your synapses, is maintained by my will. It is your goal to keep things in order and to control the worries that are weighing heavily on your shoulders. You are not the only one who must endure this weight. Just let it go. Let rid of the pretense that you are in control. The complex dance that is your life, the difficulties you face, and the victories you achieve are all components of a more comprehensive plan. In a cosmos that is full of chaos, you are not adrift. The architect, the director, and the provider are all roles that I play. The most important thing is trust. I want you to have faith that even the most seemingly unimportant aspects are guided by my hand. Have faith that the challenges you are confronted with are not intended to break you down but rather to shape you. I am present at every point of tension, so you can cast your worries upon me and know that I am there for you. However, this does not imply that your acts are unimportant. Your path should be pursued with diligence, but you should do it with the realization that my power is the foundation upon which you build each step. You need to let go of the worries that are obscuring your vision. I am with you. Let me handle everything from here on out. Today, the Father instructs us to concentrate on the unchanging. There are people who come and go from your life, situations that change, and even the landscape that you are surrounded by is constantly evolving. Although this impermanence can be disturbing, it is important to keep in mind that it does not lessen my presence. The unshakable basis that lies beneath all of this change is my love for you, which shelters you like a canopy that is always right there. Keep in mind that I am unchanging, even when it seems as though everything around you is becoming more and more unstable. The existence of my presence is comparable to a reliable lighthouse that leads you through the turbulent waters of life. Discover the comfort that comes from the knowledge that I am the only genuine constant in your life, even in a world when everything appears to be uncertain. Cling to the unchanging reality that I am always with you, even in the middle of the confusion and turbulence that you are experiencing. There is no limit to the extent of my love for you, and it will never waver, regardless of the difficulties that you may encounter. Therefore, when everything around you appears to be in a state of unpredictability, you should ground yourself in the unchanging love and grace that I provide. Despite the fact that it is simple to become engulfed in the tornado of change and uncertainty, it is important to keep in mind that I am the rock that does not change and on which you can always rely. Allow yourself to find solace and tranquility in this fact while you navigate the ever-shifting terrain of life. As you go about your day, it is important to keep in mind that my love is always there and present in your life. In times of uncertainty, allow it to serve as a compass, a source of support, and a source of strength for you. If you put your faith in the unchanging essence of my love, you will always be able to find calm even in the midst of the storms that life brings. When you are navigating interactions, whether they be large or small, keep in mind that I am also present. Simply acknowledging that I am present, even if it's just a fleeting recognition in your eyes, provides me an incredible amount of pure joy. There is no point in clinging to things that are temporary, even if you believed they would last. Alteration is not a kind of retribution but rather an essential component of personal development. You will obtain knowledge, healing, and wisdom as a result of it. Your perspective will be altered as a result of this wisdom, and you will be reminded to rely on me, since my love is the one constant that you can always cling to. It is my hope that the transience of the world around you will cause you to develop a deeper dependency on my love that is unchanging.